So this is the Mevo Plus. Now, it's by far one of the most popular launch monitors that's out right now. It gives all kinds of useful information on ball launch conditions, ball speed, club head speed, spin, and even can be used as an indoor golf simulator. The Mevo Plus comes in at $1,999, and this is a professional indoor golf simulator. It gives all the same information and a whole lot more. In today's video, we're gonna find out if the Mevo Plus is accurate as a simulator. So let's get to it. The FlightScope Mevo Plus is both a launch monitor and a simulator, and it uses FlightScope's patented fusion tracking technology. So with fusion tracking technology, what it is an innovative combination of both 3D Doppler tracking and radar, and it synchronizes high-speed image processing that provides the most accurate and consistent data for every shot. So what the Mevo Plus gives you straight out of the box is distance, club speed, ball speed, shot apex, smash factor, which is a calculation of swing speed and ball speed, launch angle, and it can be used in an indoor simulator, and maybe outdoor too if you have a net. Now all this information, whether you get the Plus Pro or just a regular Mevo Plus, is displayed on your iOS or Android device. And it can even automatically record video. And what is really cool is it allows you to play virtual golf courses with E6 Connect compatibility. So what we're gonna do today is a little test. We're gonna put the Mevo Plus up against this $50,000 simulator, which I know is accurate, just to see how accurate the Mevo Plus really is. I'm gonna do a little practice session. I'm gonna hit 3 clubs. I'm gonna hit my 7-iron, my 9-iron, and my driver.
On this first shot of the 7-iron, this simulator is showing a carry of 130.7, while the Mevo Plus showed a carry of 130.4. So a difference of 0.3 of a yard, which is just insane how accurate the Mevo Plus is. On the second shot of the 7-iron, the Mevo Plus was showing a carry of 149 yards, while the sim showed a carry of 151.4, for a difference of about 2.4 yards, which to me is well within tolerance, and it amazes me what this little unit can do. On this third and final shot with the 7-iron, the simulator was showing a carry of 155.8 yards, while the Mevo Plus showed a carry of 154 yards, for a difference of about 1.8 yards. So all in all, I mean, with the 7-iron, on average, I would say the Mevo Plus is within less than about 2 yards in total, which is pretty mind-blowing. On this first shot with the 9-iron, the simulator is showing a carry of 113.9 yards, while the Mevo Plus is showing a carry of 118.8 yards, for a difference of about 4.9 yards, so under 5 yards. To me, it's still well within tolerance, but let's go on to the next shot to see if we can get this a little bit better. On the second shot of the 9-iron, the Mevo Plus is showing a carry of 133.3 yards, while the simulator is showing a carry of 131.5 yards, so a difference of about 1.8 yards. Again, less than 2 yards. It's pretty impressive that this unit is staying pretty consistent with less than about 5 yards total. So let's go to the third shot. On this third and final shot of the 9-iron, the FlightScope Mevo is showing a carry of 127.5 yards, while the simulator is showing a carry of 131.2 yards, so a difference of about 3.7 yards in total. So on average, I would say probably with the 9-iron, the Mevo Plus was showing about an average of about 4 yards off, maybe 3.5 yards off from this $50,000 simulator. But let's move on to the driver. On this first shot with the driver, the Mevo Plus was showing a carry of 218.5 yards, while the sim was showing a carry of 220.9 yards. So a difference of about 2.4 yards. Pretty impressive straight out of the box. Usually I have issues with drivers in these mini units, and I'm pretty impressed this is already less than 3 yards on the first shot. On the second shot with the driver, the Mevo Plus was showing a carry of 231.8 yards, while the sim was showing a carry of 229.1 yards. So again, a difference of about 2.7 yards. I mean, it's back to back, less than 3 yards, almost about 2.5 yards for each of these. So again, pretty impressive numbers here. On this third and final shot with the driver, the Mevo Plus was showing a carry of 229.5, while the sim was showing a carry of 228.1. So this time it's a difference of about 1.4 yards. So on average, I would say the driver was off by probably about 2.5 yards in comparison to the simulator, which is super impressive to me because I just can't believe that this unit that's cost a fraction of the price is that accurate with the driver straight out of the box. So to recap, with the 7-iron, the Mevo Plus was showing on average of about 2 yards off, I would say, with the simulator, which is super amazing considering that it's, a 25th of the price of the sim, and you're getting these kind of numbers without having to, spend $50,000. Now, in terms of the 9-iron, I would say that on average, the Mevo Plus was probably off by about 2.5 yards, maybe from this $50,000 sim. We had one about 4.9 yards off and one at 3.7 yards off, and we had one about 2 yards off. So, which then kind of brings us to the driver, which I think is a huge selling point to me. On some other units I've tested, the driver is very hard to pin down the numbers. It's all over the place. And you have to tweak out the unit to get it to work. But the Mevo Plus, straight out of the box, the driver was showing like 2.5 yards or less on average. The carry distance was off from the simulator, so it's super impressive to me. And honestly, the FlightScope Mevo Plus is a fantastic unit. I love it. I don't have the Super Plus version, whatever they call it, because I don't want to spend the money on it. I don't care about those data points. But if you want a super powerful unit for less than $3,000, then this is the unit to get if you wanted to get the Plus version. But I would say, for less than $2,000, you can get a high quality launch monitor that can act for a simulator for a fraction of the price. So I love the Mevo Plus. It's by far one of the best launch monitors out there.
So big shout out to our friends at Indoor Golf Design for letting us use an amazing simulator. To be honest, I'm just blown away with the Mevo Plus. On average, it's within 5 yards of this $50,000 indoor simulator. I'm really impressed with this device, and while it costs $2,000, if you're looking for a simple yet affordable launch monitor and simulator, you really can't beat the Mevo Plus. Now, I got mine from our friends at playbear.com. They're huge supporters of our show and our community, so there's links down below to check the Mevo Plus out. But if you're looking for a launch monitor that quite honestly is my favorite launch monitor of the year, then check out this video right here where we put the Garmin R10 up against the $50,000 sim. The results will amaze you. And I'll see you in the next video.